Hello, writers. Writers, not raiders. Writers, 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 plural. Hello, writers. Songwriters, in particular, left-handed songwriters, to be even more particular. Listen very, very, very closely, okay? Very. So, 3 weeks ago, about a great musician died, a musician I've never heard of, and he was a folk singer. Never heard of him, okay? Because I'm in a different algorithm than that, right? Which is sad. And also, I didn't live in America for a long time. I was in another country, and so sometimes I'm here now after living back in America for 15 years. About no, not 15, 10 years. I'm sorry. People who are popular, musical groups that were popular. People I don't care. Musical groups that are popular that I never learned about because I was in France and whatever. Okay, so Todd Snyder's one of them. So he blew up when I was gone, right? Otherwise, I would have known. I would have known him because he's wonderful, and you know, he's what I aspire to be, even though I didn't even know him. So, and I'm heartbroken. We were the same age, he and I. Here's the important thing. It's not Chris getting all mushy about the past. This is the important. This is the crux, as we learned in philosophy class, Solano Community College, 30, 40. I don't even know how long ago. I'm so old. But I learned this, the crux. This is the crux of writing. Songwriting for left-handed, folk singing songwriters, for everybody, in fact. Why not? Long prose, short prose song, doesn't matter, right? Because it's all the same. It's that sparky, we did not ping pong ball, pinball. Ding, 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 and you're like, okay, and I follow the thread. I got to follow the ball. So please follow the ball. All right, you ready? So, Todd Snyder has a fucking great song that I could never even masturbate in the shadow of. It's so great, right? My baby mama's been incarcerated. My baby mama's been incarcerated. Please go watch that if you want to laugh your ass off and hear great musicianship at the root level of the bass. Please go listen to Todd Snyder's "My Baby Mama's Been Incarcerated." I said it twice, so those of you who are slow on the uptake. Anyways, so I'm like, you know what? I woke up this morning, Christmas morning. There's no power. That's why I have this thing on my head. That's why I'm wearing, warm clothes. Because I didn't pay the bill. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I didn't pay the power bill. So, what an aspiring writer needs, really, really, really needs, all of you aspiring writers, don't pay the fucking bill, right? If you have to buy coffee, or you need, that, just don't pay the bill. But the consequence of that is you're gonna have to make your coffee with one of these things. But that's okay. Just buy one of these. Keep it in reserve. Keep it in the garage. Keep it wherever. If you don't have a garage, keep it in the boot of your car. If you don't have an English car, keep it in the trunk. And whatever. You get the point. You need coffee. No good writing has ever come from not someone drinking coffee. Okay. So I woke up this morning, songwriter that I am, extraordinaire not, but you're getting there. So the songwriter woke up, and I said, I'm going to do an homage to Todd Snyder. And I thought, well, which of his songs do I love? And I said, My Baby Mama. That's great, because I do have actually two baby mamas. With my 3 kids, I got 2 baby mamas. Could have been 3 baby mamas, though. That might have been it. Anyways, no. Oh, man. God. Do you have to hit the hurt? Baby Mama. I said, all right, Chris, you're going to write a song called Baby Mama, right? So my first line, I can show you here, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to tell you. So the very first line from the Todd Snyder inspired song, My Baby Mama's Been Incarcerated, that great song. So I get the title. That's what Todd Snyder gave me. He gave me a title. And I thought, Baby Mama, that needs something else, doesn't it? Yes, it does, right? For a song title? It needs, for a lot of any title of anything, except legal documents, maybe, I don't know. But Baby Mama, as a song title, it needs something. I want you to think right now, what does it need? Okay, all right, give you a little more time. Okay, what it needs is a descriptor, right? Another descriptor. So what's a funny descriptor for me? I said baby mama number 7. right? Baby mama number one, that's not interesting. She's not interesting. Baby mama number seven, you got stories with that lady, right? Yeah, you showed it. So baby mama number seven, that's the title of my song now, right? So the first line, I'm like, okay, baby mama number seven, right? Baby mama number seven left before some pumpkin pie. No, stop thinking about pumpkin pie, you pervert. Baby mama, oh, baby mama number seven left before a guy named Frank. Frank, that's great because the next line that you're gonna rhyme, right? If you choose to do that, or half a rhyme, ank. There's tons of words with ank, shank, Frank, dank, spank. I mean, I think was it Eminem would he'd be like, yeah, that's rich territory, right? Eminem is word. He's our Shakespeare. He's our Shakespeare. Eminem is, so whether you like it or not. Sorry, yo. So I got my first line. Baby mama number seven left before a guy named Frank. Okay, that's kind of funny. I know it's clunky. I know it's not going to work. I know it's going to change, so it doesn't matter. This is the process, okay? This is the process. You change anything, right? If you're not loose and right, you ain't going nowhere. You got to be loose. Got to be loose. Got to ether, muses, all that stuff, right? Magnetic rays from the sun, man. It's all right. You got to be open to it. So here goes. This is how it works. Got to look old. Whew. Anyways, baby mama number seven left before a guy named Frank. Baby mama number 11 took me to the cleaners. Like, oh, no. That's not right. Baby mama number seven left before a guy named Frank. A cat she claimed not to like, but I found in the spank or whatever. Okay, so I could put that extra phrase on baby mama number seven left before a guy named Frank. A guy she claimed not to like, but I caught her in the tank or whatever. It doesn't matter. Fix that later, right? And I thought, no, I'm not going to add another phrase to the first line. The first line is just going to be baby mama number seven left me for a guy named Frank. Right now, that's the working line number one of the first stanza of this poem song. Okay? So I thought, okay, I cross out, no, get rid of a cat named, a cat she claimed to like. That's just, it's poopy. I said, no, go on to another baby mama in the rank. Because this is like a ranking song or a list song. They call it a list song. Okay. REM does that. Jelly Bruce Bean Belly Jean whatever, a cat named whatever. It's the end of the world as we know it. That one, great song. I love it. I loved it then. I still do. That is a list song. It's called, right. You just Billy Joel. Billy Joel. We didn't start the fire. Edgar Allan Poe. Honey glue. Cup of coffee on your thing. Whatever. That's we didn't like the fire. That's a list song. Okay, for songwriters out there. Just young ones. I mean, old cats like me, we know all this shit, right? So back to the lesson at hand. Eminem, I love you. So I'm like, okay, title, baby, I got that. Baby mama number seven. That just sounds great. Number 9, Beatles. Number nine. Hey, numbers in titles and songs, they can be, when I'm 64, will you still need me? Will you still eat me? When I'm 64, right? Numbers, great. Think of it when you're writing. And they also give you inspiration, like the number 13 is loaded with all kinds of baggage, all that superstition and all that shit, right? So 13 is great. Love Letter, is it a song called Love Letter 13? No. Love Potion number 5. Think of numbers, songwriters. Think of numbers. They can help you because they're loaded with all that stuff, right? So they're packed. All right, I got the title, Baby Mama number 7. Okay, Baby Mama number 7. And I was going to say, but I erased it. She liked a cat who, she left me for a guy, whatever, okay? I got rid of that. So I'm like, no, go to the next one in the list song, next one. Okay, next one is Baby Mama number 11. Why 11? It rhymes with 7, that's why. And it's also, that's an alarmingly large amount of baby mamas. But not, I mean, where I live, that ain't shit. So baby mama. Okay. So baby mama. Okay. Took me to the cleaners. Okay. Now I could do another baby mama, right? And I go back to rhyme it with the end, the last word Frank from the first line, or the last word baby mama took me to the cleaners. Or I could do it like a half rhyme or a full rhyme with cleaners, sheeners, deaners, fienders, finers, whatever. Okay, that's what you do. That's what the brain does to try to find something that is funny, enough of a connection to make sense, and not so much that people are like, "Is that fucking dude on drugs?" You know. So there's got to be continuity here, tonal continuity as well as logic. I mean, there has to be logic. It can't just be. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It depends on what you want. If you want to just make your listener say, "Oh my God, what the fuck was that?" I know what it was. I was Captain Beefheart. Oh, Frank Zappa. That's what I was listening to because I don't understand what the fuck neither one of them fucking cats. And they worked together, by the way. But they were both of them. I think were such strong personalities that they. But Captain Beefheart, listen to that, man. Pantyhose, beefcake pantyhose trombone, something like that. Oh God, I love it. I don't get it. But do you have to get it, right? I don't know. No, you don't. You know you don't because I mean, who gets Ella Fitzgerald scatting? You get that? You get it on the other level, not the the little word package level, right? The phonemes and all that. So anyhow, back to this. I'm not going to go. I don't have any more. I have like 2 lines. Okay. And I just started this. I just woke up. The power's cut off because we didn't pay the bill. And I'm joking. The bill's paid. PG&E's always fucking up our shit up here on the hill. Always. So just another normal day. Thank you, PG&E. Whew. What else? Okay. So I think you can glean enough about how this stuff works just by the first 10 minutes of your wife I just wasted. Wife, life. That's a song now, okay, right? So I just wasted 10 minutes of my wife. Okay, you can have it. I don't care. My head's full of that shit. Like, yeah, write a song about. Hey, that's your homework. I want you to write a song called what I just said. All right. So here's the end. This is the kicker, the end, the coda, the everything right here. I think it's the coda. Does coda come at the beginning or the end? Anyways, here it is. I couldn't remember. I could not remember Todd Snyder's name. Okay, because I just learned about this cat, right? I mean, he just died, and I just learned about him, right? I couldn't remember his fucking name. I'm like, I think it's Scott. Yeah, it's Scott. His name has to be Scott. Why did my brain think that Todd Snyder's name was Scott? Anybody? This is masterclass here. I'll give you a couple seconds. Why did my brain believe that Todd Snyder's first name was Scott? Because my brain, and I don't know how yours works, but you need to know how it works and get to know it and work with it and love it, right? My brain said, oh, Chris, to help you remember that, I'm going to tell you that there are 2 consonants in that singer-songwriter's name, right? And I'm like, okay, can you give me any other information? And my brain said, I want to give you some information, but I'm not going to give you this particular piece of information because, Chris, you have 2 cousins named, one by the name of Scott, one by the name of Todd. Okay, so my brain said to itself to not tell me these clues to help retrieve Todd Snyder's name from the bank. Are you keeping up with me? So my brain said, I'm not going to give you the cousin, the male cousin from the 1970s clue. I'm not going to do it because it'll confuse you because you have 2 cats in your family, 2 cousins with double consonants in their name. One is Scott, one is Todd. Got it. If you didn't understand that, rewind it. And it's interesting, actually, if you think the brain is interesting. If you don't, then you're not very interesting, are you? So here's the now getting back to the creative thing. Okay, now getting back to not how the brain works, but the creative side. So I popped out of my reverie, right? Now, what did I, And so I said, I've got to find Todd Snyder's real name. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was Scott. So I wrote down on my notes right here. I wrote, that's what I wrote. Okay. So I go on YouTube and Google, and which are one and the same, right? And our corporate overlord. Anyway, so what was I saying? So I'm like, okay, I got to find Todd Snyder's name because this is the other part of it, attribution. If you borrow, and what I did, I borrowed Baby Mama, and I think he might have lists in that song too. I don't know, but I borrowed heavily from him. So if you borrow, can you take line for word for? No, you cannot, right? But what I like to do, if I borrow a concept or an idea from another artist, I like to say I dedicate this song to. Well, in this case, it would be Todd Snyder, whose memory I just respect so much, even though I don't know him, which is another weird kind of thing, right? So, so I write this down because writers take notes, right? I don't have my pens on me right now, but writers take notes, and so I wrote that down on that piece of paper I just showed you. So, anyways, I finally figure out his name, okay, Todd Snyder's name, and I figure out okay what it is I'm doing, right? But then I look at what I'd written down, and so I'd written in shorthand, my baby mama Scott, my baby, and I thought, oh, no, now we're going in another fucking holy can of galactic wormholes, man, right? Yeah, you get me? So, and then I'm thinking, I got to write a song called My Baby Mama Scott, right? I mean, I have to. I mean, I don't have to. I mean, I could just drink the blue dilaudid, but, anyways, you're welcome. You're all of you writers, those you want to be pretentious dickheads like me, you can. You got to work really, really hard, though, to be a pretentious didactic, semantically challenged dickhead like me. Okay? You can do it, though. I believe in you. I do. I love you. I love you all. Merry Christmas 2025. Whoa. I didn't see that coming.